Dear brothers and sisters in Christ, maybe about 5, 6 years ago, one day I went to a restaurant wearing a t-shirt which I had at the time, which had a caption written on top of the pocket as Friends of Jesus. Now, while I was having something in this restaurant, there was a stranger who was staring at this caption. I don't know him. I've never met him before. But he stood up and walked up to me after some time. And he asked me, May I ask you a question? Why is it that you are wearing a t shirt which says Friends of Jesus? I told him, It's because Jesus is my friend. Strangely, he got annoyed. He told me, Jesus could be your God. Jesus could be your master. Jesus could also be your father. But how can he be your friend? I think that's something wrong in the caption which is on your t-shirt. I responded to him, Yes, Jesus is my master. Jesus is my Lord. But at the same time, Jesus is also my friend. So I choose to wear this t shirt. And he nodded his head with disapproval and he walked away from me. Dear brothers and sisters, for some reason, this person who saw this caption on my t-shirt could not understand how is it possible that Jesus Christ can become a friend with normal people like us. Now, first of all, we need to understand Jesus himself was born into this world as fully human being. In today's gospel, we can see that Jesus himself is calling his disciples as friends. Now, we too are Jesus' disciples. That means Jesus is also addressing us as his friends. Now, the kind of relationship which we have with a certain person actually goes on to tell how much we will reveal about ourselves to that particular person. The closer we are, the more equal we are, the more we will reveal about ourselves, our plans, and everything that we know to that person. Now, that is why Jesus says that a master will not reveal everything to his servants, but a friend will. And he says that we can remain his friends as long as we keep his commandments. Now, his commandments is very simple. Basically, to love one another as he has loved us. And Jesus goes on in today's gospel by telling us, after calling us as his friends, that there is no greater love in this world than for someone to lay down his life for the sake of his friends. So, dear brothers and sisters in Christ, today's gospel has a deep meaning for us. It has a kind of an instruction for us on how we are expected to treat each other as disciples of Jesus Christ. Number one, as disciples of Jesus Christ, we are called to keep his commandments so that we will remain as Jesus Christ's friends. Number two, when we become Jesus Christ's friends, we are expected to love each other as Jesus has loved us, as a friend who will lay down our life for each other. Now, that simply means that Jesus is asking us to put everyone as equal with us, everyone as someone who is very close with us, to the extent that we are so close and so one with each other that we will love them enough and even go on to give our life for the sake of each other. So, brothers and sisters, what is our attitude towards each other? Do we consider others as some people who are greater than us? Do we consider other people as someone or some people who are lower than us? Or do we consider everyone as equals with us? Now, if we consider everyone as equal with us, how do we treat them? How do we behave with them? And finally, the most important question is, these people who are friends of us, how do we love them? Do we love them to the extent of how Jesus Christ has loved us as a friend, to lay down his life for us? Are we ready to lay down our life for someone else? Now, laying down of this life for someone else simply could mean loving the person to the extent that we are ready to make sacrifices. We are ready to do whatever that is needed so that when that person is in any kind of a need, we are there as a friend to lend a hand, to lend a prayer, to lend a love which that person is in need of, to lend a ear to listen to his or her problems, and really be a friend to the person. Now, today's call, though is simple, it simply goes on to tell that if we want to love others as friends, we also need to remain in Jesus' love. And when we remain in Jesus' love, we remain being his friends. So, brothers and sisters, let us always be Jesus' friends. And as we are friends with Jesus, let us always be friends with each other in this world. People who treat each other as equals. And let us learn from Jesus to make sacrifices for each other so that we prove ourselves to be people who are keeping the commandments of Jesus Christ, our friend. Thank you and God bless you.